Hello and welcome to this new Minecraft video. I'm Vitovild Creeper and today I'm gonna be showing you how to build modern in Minecraft. Today I'm gonna be showing you some tips and tricks to build. Let's begin. Let's go. Here you see the first thing. This is a shelf with um, it's not really modern. It could be put in a lot of kind of houses, but because I decided to have this palette, I think that the spruce goes really well with mod, and so I recommend to build something like this if you want a shelf. And I put um, some props in these item frames, and I put a pressure plate on this item frame to make it less visible, but it's a bit glitchy. And this flower to make it like a coin. And here I have the bug stick. That's my friend. Then you can see with sugar boxes, I created this wardrobe that's also functional. Then you can see this bed. There's a bed with two bed stables, and these are pretty similar. That's just one thing that's different between one and the this lights up and this doesn't, because this uses an Android on a shulker box with iron trapdoor on the top, and these use the same things, but not the Android, and uses a glass pane instead of it, because so you can choose if you want to um, really make it light up, or if you want it not lighting up. Then you can see a little shelf with that's made with iron trapdoors, as you can see, with a pot with inside a bamboo, and that's to give a little bit of color to the house that has this pretty not really colorful palette that's in this house. In a modern build, I'd use like these colors like gray, dark gray, white, black, and also maybe light gray, but just a bit of light gray. Okay. Then here you can see the sofa made with the gray concrete and some underside slabs, and you can as well make it with the wool, but I think that it also works really well with the concrete powder. And then you see here a painting, because um, again, as the bamboo gives a bit of color in a pretty monochromatic palette. Then we arrive to the kitchen. Here you can see how to make some modern burners, um, like the blue ones with the modern ones with, I don't know if you can imagine them, the blue ones with no fire, just the blue plates, the blue glass, and then an oven that's made with some black glasses, and you have to remember to put as well something black behind it. I used coal blocks to make it dark, because see, if you put some white concrete behind, it will be looking white, and ovens are not white, or my oven is not white, it's black. I don't know if there are also white ovens, but I think that it also looks better um, black. Then here you can see some cupboards made with this old trick that's putting a trapdoor inside an item frame and putting it vertical gives this like handle look, and is the sink that I made with hopper, not a cauldron, because I like the thing that the hopper has this little thing down that you can see it, but it goes in the wall and it looks like the pipe that comes out the sink. For the part where the water comes out, I used this tripwire hook, and here there's the place where you put like the wet dishes to make them drip off all the water, and also some other cupboards that these are not functional, like this. Really, they're not functional, but you could, if you want, to put a chest, or maybe better, even better, a barrel, and use it like this and cover it, of course, with a carpet on top. See, to make it actually work, but I prefer to give a modern look, because here I don't really have to make this place functional. Then you can see some pickles, here in this place, and they should emulate some bottles of water or whatever, wine, what you want. But I think that they could represent, and I don't know if they're the perfect thing, but you know, to make bottles, there's not a lot in Minecraft except from bottles that are a bit taught and of course cannot be placed down. Here you can see a fridge. This is not functional, but it's pretty basic. So, two iron blocks and a door. And if you want to make it functional, you could take a dropper and place it here, and then if you put a button here, you can dispense the things that you want to eat. Like, I press and yeah, yay, I have my awesome and delicious tripwire hook. I want to hit it, like it's the best food in the world. Tripwire hooks, best food in. And you could build this thing into a trash destroyer. You could put behind a dropper that drops the things into lava, but now they just go here. And here you can see a table that's attached to the wall, to this thing that comes out the wall, and I think it's pretty modern. And these white simple chairs that I think that have to look really minimalistic because it's modern, so you don't want to have too many details. And then I put some snowballs in item frames. Oops, I stepped on it. You have to beware and do not stand on them, because they'll get stuck down and they'll show the item frame. So I put these white snowballs in the item frames, and then I put it over the pressure plate to hide them a bit, even if they are so glitchy. But I think it's a pretty good trick. Sometimes it's better than other times. Sometimes hides more, like with a birch. And I want to show you one thing. If you take these and you take some signs, maybe birch, that's white, that's almost white. You can do this thing, and this, I think, it's the most classic state of Minecraft. But I'm showing you these to, if you want to make these chairs functional, because you can do these. See, you can take some rail if you want to be able to use this chair. You can take some rails, you can take a minecart, you can take the minecart, go, and then go inside it, shift, destroy this thing, and here you have this nice chair that obviously has something wrong. But it's not so horrible to see, you know. It's white, it's almost white, so you can use this chair and sit at the table. Yes, it's a bit odd, but you know, if you want it perfect, you can use a mod, of course. Talking about hiding better things down in the item frames. Here you can see we have a little wall and another sofa that watches the TV, the black screen. And here you can see I put banner on the item frame that this times hides better because of the birch. And I think this banner should look like a remote control for the TV. And this is a shelf, like maybe you can put a secret chest if you really want down there, but you could also leave it like this. It's not bad, but you know, you could do a lot of things with trapdoors. Then we can go outside and we can see that there's a little pool, and we have this deck chair that looks at the pool, and this umbrella, big umbrella, sun umbrella, and a little table with a sipico on top that should represent a little glass of what you want. I don't know what, maybe some cup. And you could as well use a flower pot, but it's a bit too big in my opinion, so I would use a pickle. And then you can see here the pool with the sea lanterns that you could cover with an iron trapdoor if you fancy, because now they can be waterlogged, so why not if you want a more closed look, how you could hold it. Here I use some sea lanterns under these leaves to give this nice look. And you can see if I set the time to night, time, set night, top, you can see it's nice and lit. Okay, we can go back today, and now we can see how to build a structure. We have seen the interiors, we have seen the details. Now let's go on the build. Here's the house that I built, and now I want to look at the way I built it, at the shape I gave it. See, to build modern, you should take a palette, a palette of, I think, really really standard, and I'd use these colors. I won't use too bright and saturated color. These for me are the modern colors, especially the white. And to build a modern house, you should go for a central structure, central, obviously this style of modern house, a central cube shape structure, and then put little cubes that go a bit like these, a bit like one on the other, and nothing it's ever the same level. See, everything it's one it's a bit outside, one it's a bit inside. See, nothing it's on the same level, nothing it's flat. You have to give this 3D idea, you have to really have it with a lot of details, because you don't have a lot of colors, you don't have a lot of of shapes, because you have just cubes and straight lines, but you can use them to create something nice, as I did in this build. See, then I used I used white glass to create the windows, and see that the result is very nice in my opinion. So that's how you should do it, in my opinion, of course, and if you want to follow my advice. Let's have a look inside. And here you can see there's an entrance, and there are some stairs that go upstairs, of course. Here there's a little door, and this is the garage. You click and it opens. You click here and it closes. Pretty nice, I think. I have to say, in this house some of the tricks are used, but not all, and maybe there's something I haven't showed you before that you can see. Here there's the sofa I show you a couple of times. Here there's the kitchen. There's the sink, a double sink. I don't know if this is really useful, but you could as well go for a normal sink, and then you would do it like these. Here's the fridge. Here the pickles to simulate the bottles or the glasses, whatever. And here's the table attached to the thing attached to the thing that comes out from the ceiling, is part of the wall, this column. And here are the chairs that you can use and talk to family members who are here. Here there's this brewing stand that should represent like a bar, like where there are on that line. Here there are some hand roads to light up the place, but in a modern style. Of course, not torches, please, because you know we're not inside a cave. Here's a little bathroom. Here is the bathtub, and pickles to simulate like the shampoo and these things. Here's a cauldron to wash your hands, because remember, always wash your hands. Here's the toilet that's not particularly. Is a painting, and you can say I'm here, I'm naked, I'm here, I'm washing, and they are outside and they are watching me. No, nothing of these, because you just have to click this button and the glass is obscurated, the windows are now black, no one can see you, of course. No, you see outside, but they actually don't see you, remember. It's like the glass there's in prison, where yes, it works like obscurate, like in the cars it works. Then you can see I don't know if you have ever watched Modern Family, but this chair, yes, this chair is inspired by that. And here on the second level, there's a bedroom with some paintings, the wardrobe I showed you before, and the lights I showed you before. And here's a bathroom. This is the bathroom of the room. There's a shower, not a bathtub. There's a sink, a little bigger. Here there's the toilet, and this is a bidet. I don't know if you know what a bidet is, but in Italy we use them to wash our bottom. Okay, so after we poop, we use the paper, and then we wash like with these. It's like a sink, but you can sit on it. Okay, that's how it works in Italy. Yeah, here there's a shelf where the technique I showed you before is used. A little bit of color, some paintings. See, there's a painting here, and I hope you don't want to hide an entrance behind it, because it's modern, yes, but only if you are in 2012. Okay, please don't do it. Use redstone. We have redstone, you know, redstone, right? Or maybe common blocks if you're creative. Common blocks, rather. Well, that's it. We could decide to break the glass, maybe take a bit, and here create a little balcony, because why not? But I decided to not do it, but it could also be cool with it. So if you build this house, you could decide to build a little balcony here. Or if you download the map, yes, because the download of the map will be down in the description. Here on the last level there's a little bedroom, or maybe a child with the same wardrobe before, a bed, black bed, and this little shelf, and this painting, and here a strange window, and the other windows that looks on the backyard with the swimming pool. Okay, now we can go outside the swimming pool. We could go for a swim. See the chair I showed you before, the umbrella, the sun umbrellas, and how we can jump, we can swim, we can, yeah, have fun in our giant house, our beautiful house. But there's one thing I have to show you at last. There's this come si dice? Com'è che si dice? Ah! Basement, where there's a giant screen, TV screen, and there are some chairs. You can sit on the chairs, or relax on the sofa and watch a movie. Click this button, boom, the lights goes off, and the movie plays, of course. And this is everything I had to say and show about this house and how to build modern. If you want this map, the download again is in the description, and there's a secret in the map. If you can find it, you will be mentioned in the next video. That's it. That's everything from Violet Vito. See you in the next video. Bye.